In the late winter fields, the sun reveals treasure. Late winter fields lay rough plowed from the fall and holding reminders of the turned flower crops, seed, flower, vine, and decaying matter returning to the earth. Sun shining across the fields, showing shadows from the plowed earth, and hopping between are the crows, picking at their findings. A quarter of a sunflower receptacle and florets, coneflower, dried thistle. Head turned, stare with eye, and a peck with the beak, pull and unearth it. 5 black silhouettes mingle and converse about their findings and proclaim ownership. Hopping to posture, chest out and opening wings held up to say, "This is mine." 2 larger ones dance and jump, wings wild, partially taken to the air, landing and grabbing the object of desire. The faster one takes to the sky with it. The others chatter wildly and hop and start to follow, but are wiser. The fields are full of treasure and things to pick at as they thaw in the sun. The earth moves as a mole is maneuvering through the softening soil of the field. From the white pines at the edge of a nearby meadow, a cooper's hawk is watching. And this is not lost on the crows. With a single shout from one begins the chase. A murderous raucous of cawing and circling flight builds to a near riot of this mob. Low at first, and then they circle swiftly as they sway and bob across the field and meadow. Wildly they encircle the pines and nearby empty oak and hickory trees with purpose. The chatter and cawing are traded like cannon volley as they surround the cooper's hawk. Undaunted at first and seemingly safe within the branches of the pine, unhurt. But this mob will not relent, and more join in. It's a murder of crows. The noise grows. Finally, one crow dives on the hawk, and it takes flight away from the pine. The crows follow with quick, harsh, and angular flight, continuing with their banter. The chase continues across the farm, above other fields and trees. The hawk resigns and surrenders, taking to higher altitudes and the nearby forest. The rowdy crows continue their noisy circling like a group of frenzied teenagers. One by one, they regain their focus and return to the fields and their search, once again hopping between the plow drafts and the treasure of the thawing fields. The mob has separated some, a few side-eyed picking at seeds from butternut squash. A few have found some untouched winterberry in the thicket and stone wall along the field. Others have flown to a nearby field that was corn the previous season and are investigating. All the while, they share calls between the groups, noting their finds and excitement.